I knew you could. It'd be hard for you to say.
The after party has started.
It looks really nice.
It's the
out with the old and with the new.
For real.
Yeah, that print looks nice. I am getting the Kier print whenever they announce it.
Hey, Thor, did you get the what's that called? The Obi-Wan Mythos art print?
I want it. I haven't gotten it. How much is it run? Like 150? Let's look that up.
Something like that. I think it went up, so I wasn't sure if you're.
Yeah, I do want it. I really don't have any. I'd have to move this one I got behind it, but that's not going to be its permanent space. I'd have to get it and keep it because my wife insists we're gonna move soon. So
how long you been in that house right now?
This is 1 year.
Right, that's crazy.
Wait, you leaving?
Nah, we ain't going nowhere. I ain't really worried about it. But eventually, I know we're gonna move. But
move like out of state or
no, just to a bigger place.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I hear Ashburn's nice. Somebody told me that. I'm just saying.
I can promise you that's not going to happen.
You don't want to go that far.
I don't want to go that far. I can't do Virginia, man.
If you worked in, you go to a different Hyatt.
Yeah, I can't do Virginia, man.
Oh, that's right. You work in the yeah, I got you.
Yeah,
the state. Then what is it? Commonwealth, all that stuff.
Commonwealth of Virginia. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what the hell? That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, I mean extra taxes for your car. And all that
Isn't Virginia eat lighter in taxes than Maryland, or is it?
I mean, it's better overall, but I don't remember about.
Better about that one. It mean taxes are cheaper in Virginia, right?
People are happier. No,
are taxes cheaper or are taxes more?
I have no fucking idea, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm just messing around. I have no clue.
Okay, let me see. Mythos.
Oh, there's a J. Scott Campbell Psylocke print on eBay. Looking at that too.
So who's getting the Godfather?
I think I'm gonna get it.
I would be getting it, but I think I'm gonna be getting Black Panther. So So that kind of shut that down. I don't know.
Yo, Mr. Ed joined us. Look at Mac.
I got that damn Black Panther hot toy.
A horse is a horse, of course.
That's a Red Dead Redemption.
Oh
shit! Mac, what happened, man?
It's not Roach from The Witcher.
Yo, what's the name of that dude? From Netflix, that Netflix cartoon.
Are you a horse from Red Dead Redemption?
No, that's a good look at that. Yep. See, I'd get this, but I don't want their frame. So, like, aren't they cheaper without the frame?
Yeah, if you wait,
it's
like 90 or something. Is this Sideshow?
Yeah.
It's usually like 90.
Oh, now hold on. I need to find this out for real because.
Oh, by the way, so Electra exclusive is almost sold out.
Electra. Oh, the sword
statue,
the PF, yeah.
With the swords, I don't care about the swords. I like the two arm poses though.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say this is I think this is Susan actually posed for the sculptors, and they used her pose.
Did they really?
Yeah.
You said Susan?
Yeah, Susan.
I might have to obtain that piece.
I'm gonna do a Susan statue.
Oh, it looks nice though.
Basically, the Electra is the Susan statue, Rodney.
Really?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I mean, I like the Electra statue now that they put one with the arm out.
Yeah. Yo, I can't take that seriously. I'm like looking through you guys and I see freaking.
Oh goodness.
Oh my
yes, I love that pose. That pose right there.
Anyone's kids watching it, they'll be traumatized by that thing.
Right. Mommy, at home.
About to get nightmares tonight.
Kids are up this late. Well, I guess it's a weekend. They probably.
Spirit of Red Dead.
Yeah. No, but this is a beautiful, beautiful statue. I mean, at first, like when you look at it, you're not like for me, I wasn't a fan, but I'm with Rodney, and I do like the other display option.
Yeah.
with her arm out, right? This is what you
Yeah,
talking
with the arm out. I don't need the swords though. She can keep the side and have the arm out, which is the regular, right?
So wait a minute. So in the regular, she doesn't stick her arm out.
Yeah, she does, but it's not with a sword. It's with a side.
Oh, okay, that'd be good. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Both
This is how an exclusive should be.
Yeah.
There's a butt ton of switch outs. This is how they should be doing it.
Speaking of a butt ton,
That's a nice shot. Yeah, she got a good
This is the
backside.
best transition ever.
Are you gonna get it?
Speaking of a butt ton.
with this new information that we have just received,
That's a
I might have to, splurge and obtain said piece that we are discussing.
How much is it? It's like $550, right? Or what is it?
A 575 or something like that.
$575
$575.
It's almost sold out. So damn.
for the exclusive.
Yeah, I would jump on it. I mean, you can always cancel, but I mean, that's a pretty dope. Do I see?
That'd be
live
good. Regular.
pre-order?
What happened?
I see Thor
Nah, you don't see me live.
over the pre-order.
No.
I got so much stuff to pay off before
Not yet.
I buy anything else.
Yeah.
That Yennefer thing is bugging me because I'm thinking it's going to come out at the worst time.
Jennifer?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, because I got it off the wait list, but it's supposed to be sometime in November. And watch, they're going to be like, all right, pay the $700 now.
Yeah. All right. I just want to give a shout out to the chat. We got Gabriel Ross, Yo, Edwin Diaz, Master Pizza. He says we get killed in taxes in Maryland.
Yep.
We got Whiplash, Stephen Lee, shout out to him. He goes, hey, we are missing a drunk Atim. Muslim Samhan says unframed prints go up on Monday if they don't sell out over the weekend. After Hours isn't the same without Atim, says Steven.
We're looking for him.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at. Master Pizza says it's just not the same without drunk Atim.
Drunk room tour.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Someone start drinking right now. Gabriel Ross says,
Drinking water.
and J Remy, that's half a ton. Master Pizza says, I'm getting this. I guess referring to.
Thanks for hanging out, people. Yeah, this is the new Yennefer they're doing. I like the old one.
Some jackass just
This one
joined
out.
that too, guys. Jason.
Exclusive. What happened? What you say?
I said some jackass joined the.
Jason, why don't you hop on here, Playboy?
What you doing, Jason?
Jason,
Didn't he say he was doing stuff for his wife today?
But she must be finished now.
He watching us, so something.
Or he's just listening while he's doing the shit.
Look at that.
So this the one you talking about, Rodney?
Yeah, I'm getting the exclusive one though.
Now we got to find a behind shot not because of the behind, but when I first saw this to me this looked like Michael Jackson. I mean, you laughing? Huh?
I don't know about that. That's because you see that.
No, not Thriller. What was it? Bad album.
Bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the exclusive is like a bird flying out of her hand. I'm getting. But yeah, I love that.
Who is this broad, Rodney? Like, who is she?
Yennefer from The Witcher. So Geralt and her are the ones that raise Ciri. The girl who gets lost, she has a scar across her face, and they spend the whole game trying to find her.
Yeah.
So Yennefer and Geralt were together at one point, and then Triss, the redhead chick, she ended up like something happened and he lost his memory, and then Triss ended up. Yeah. And in the game, see that's Ciri right there. That's the chick that Yennefer and.
So this is.
Yeah. So the redhead Triss, that's the one that he ended up with after he lost his memory. Then in the game, you get to pick which one you want to be with.
And who do you usually go with, Rodney?
I picked Triss because Yennefer was a bitch. But I mean, Yennefer looked better, but she was a bitch in the game. But
why didn't you go for Trish?
You can't get with all of them?
Triss. I picked Triss because Yennefer was a bitch in the game. Did I say the opposite?
No,
you're fine.
you can't pick all of them though, Rodney.
Well, apparently I didn't try this, but you can play games with them and try to get them both. But they turn tables on you, and then you get neither one of them. so they set you up like you're gonna have a night with both of them, and then they kind of just dish it. Yeah, I saw a video of it on YouTube. I was like, I'm glad I wasn't trying that.
So you don't plan on getting her, huh?
I will. But here's the thing with Yennefer, I wanted the exclusive. With Trish, I like the regular version, so I can get the regular later.
Well, what made you decide on Yennefer since you like Trish as a character better?
Well, I'm gonna get both of them, but Yennefer, I want her exclusive. I was gonna buy it from the Prime One site, but then I saw that I could get on the wait list at Sideshow and get her with the exclusive. So I ended up getting Yennefer.
That's if it transfers, though, right?
It already did.
Oh,
I'm already off the wait list, so it's coming in November. So I'll probably get Trish sometime next year too, because I do want both of them. I'm not sure about Siri though.
I was gonna ask you guys, just real quick. Spooktacular was over, but did anyone like purchase anything?
Nope.
No.
We were trying to get our Tim to buy Iron Man, but I don't think it worked.
Yeah, granted, that's a really good deal, and that's why I was just contemplating on it, but I wasn't really gonna get him. But yeah, I mean the deals were okay, right? They weren't all that.
Yeah, they had some good deals, just nothing I was, itching for. So
I was hoping for some reveals,
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they did the Court of the Dead. They did so they're doing a Phison 6-scale Court of the Dead line, which I might get. It's like figures where the joints are covered. So I might get some of those depending on who they do. They're doing Kier first.
You're talking the PHICEN Phison, the 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're working with Sideshow and they're doing 6-scale. And
they
then
should have them do the bodies of all of Sideshow's own 1/6 scale figures.
Yes, I agree.
That would be smart too.
Yeah, because seriously, Sideshow's 1/6 scale line is really hurting.
The 6-scale.
Yeah, I mean, besides, there are some pieces that are nice, like Darth Maul was good, and
yeah, the head sculpt was nice on Darth Maul.
The head sculpt was nice in that.
But the joints were shit again, right? Just like all their other ones, right?
After a while, it's like a rag doll. After
it's like a little puppet. You just hold it by its head and just rattles.
I have the Punisher 6-scale and I have the Hot Toy 6-scale. Yeah. And Sideshow's 6-scale Punisher, the joints suck so bad, like the hands just fall off. You gotta really, I would glue them if I didn't want to change the poses.
So it's good that they're teaming up with Phison to up their game.
And then they did the Shard, variant, which I wasn't crazy about anyway, but it sold out in like a day.
Yeah, 100 ES, man.
Yeah.
Just quick, guys. Steven from the chat says he's heard rumors that during the Tokyo Comic-Con at the end of November, which Prime One isn't doing, we'll have another surprise exhibit in Tokyo. So.
And you said Prime One is not going to be there?
They're not going to be in the Tokyo Comic-Con, but they're going to do a surprise exhibit.
Oh, shit.
Maybe fucking Aquaman will be there.
Hey.
Keep hope alive, Ryan.
I think it's actually Sideshow's fault.
You think so? You made him hold back?
Well, Sideshow owns the license.
I can see. Yeah. Max got glasses on his horse.
What the hell, Mac? Yo, you're freaking me out.
So Red Dead Redemption, when you can kill their horses, right? And then they're trapped under the horses. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you do that? Oh wow,
man! I've been doing Redemption all day long. That's a great game. Personally, I still like God of War better, but it's you gotta take care of your horse. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta maintain your weapons, and the key is upgrade everything as much as you can. Upgrade your horse, upgrade your pistols, because them dudes you fighting, they upgrading their stuff.
But you can catch wild horses too, right? Like the old game.
Yeah, you can tame wild horses, or you can steal other people's horses.
I used to.
But the thing is, now it's got like a Mass Effect thing happening. You can go straight evil, or you can be the honor dude, or me. I kind of go down the middle because sometimes I like to be credit because that's just
the towns run you off if you're a bad dude.
Yeah, I mean, people remember. Or what happens is you go into town and people are like I walked in this bar and everybody just stopped, just like music, everything just stopped. And then like after about 5 seconds, they just went back to what they was doing. And the bartender didn't want to serve me. I had to pull him. I said, yo, man, give me my shit. And he's, so
not, man. Well, for me, like I've always been I've always gone dark side. Like I've always did like the bad choices. Like if someone if someone I didn't like, I just shot them. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's not necessarily evil if they were bad.
No. Even if they were good, I would shoot them.
Oh, I take it back there. You're evil.
You got it.
Like when I first got Grand Theft Auto and I first played that game, Grand Theft Auto 3, the first 2 hours, that's all I was doing. I was running over people. I was trying to get my stars to 5 stars. So I got the FBI, the SWAT chasing after me. Yeah. And I would try to you try to survive, right? Remember when all the cops you would do anything and everything to try to survive as long as you can. I always lasted 5 minutes, but usually any game I play, especially with Knights of the Old Republic, I always go dark side.
That's what I did too, dude.
Yeah, I was just after a while, you just saw my face Sith I
was going to ask you, does your face change? Because I love the way Mass Effect used to do it.
Your physical appearance doesn't change,
I'm talking about in the
KOTOR does.
Game. Yeah, KOTOR you do.
It does.
Yeah,
no, I mean I'm talking about on Redemption.
No, yeah.
Because I loved how Mass Effect did it, where your face gets scarred up and glowing when you do evil.
Yeah. I did that too for Mass Effect. That's why I love that game.
I played that game 3 times, but I can't finish the damn last one.
Man, you ain't finished that game yet?
No, man. It's just it feels like work to play the game.
Because the second one was the best.
Oh yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The second one was the best.
The second one was cold, man.
But I mean, when that part where they attack your ship, that was you're
second of which one? Which
Mass Effect? When they come inside?
Oh, I never played Mass Effect.
Everybody.
You missed it.
I'm not really spoiling anything, but just that one part where they just you're
which one?
Yeah.
Which Mass Effect?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Matt, Rod,
trilogy. What's that?
Do you know what happens in the end of Mass Effect 3?
Yeah, with the boy.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it.
Ryan,
mute yourself, Ryan.
Because they did actually go back and change adjust it because people were pissed. But
of course, man. You played that game for so long, and then the end.
Go ahead, dude. Just go talk about it. It doesn't matter. I'm probably not gonna play this game.
And then, all of your efforts to survive and fight the Reapers and everything, and in the end, you just
more candy.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't bother me too bad, but I could see why people wanted something more at the end.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I have to play Red Dead. I'm still trying to finish SpiderMan right now.
Red Dead and Tomb Raider, I gotta get to.
Yeah. Oh, Tomb Raider, I played the first one, and the girl that plays your voice is hot. I forgot her name.
Yeah, she is, dude.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna play Tomb Raider before Red Dead just because I'll probably finish that before Red Dead, but
yeah, Red Dead's probably well. Mac, you're playing it now, and Thor. What the hell?
What is this? Oh my god! Cannot get away from the underarm drama, can we?
Okay, so we're back to the arm.
That should have been at the end of the first show.
Gotta keep y'all grounded,
I know know I'm waiting for one game, and that's Last of Us 2.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes,
See?
yes. I can't. Oh my gosh, best game I played on the PS3.
Yeah, don't spoil that game because
Yeah, don't spoil
No,
that.
no, I'm not
I
spoiling that
think
game.
I'm getting a PlayStation.
Anyone spoils that game, I'm gonna sell all my statues. Come in there and kick your ass.
Wait, which game?
Damn,
Oh, shit.
it's like that.
Which game, Sims?
The Last of Us.
Last
Last
of
of Us 2.
Yo, but all I remember is when I played the first 15 minutes of that game. Yo, I was like, yo,
You
that
talking
was
about Last of Us?
no Last of Us. Yo, I was
Yeah.
man. I was just like, damn, that was some
That
Oh.
Tell
game
us what you
and
liked most about the ending.
that and Uncharted.
I'm just
have
kidding. I'm
the
just kidding.
games. Those are the ones that really make me want to get a PlayStation. So
just get the
Do
PlayStation.
it. Just do it.
I will. I'm gonna wait till I move. I mean, Gears of War, I'm gonna get, but
God of
honestly,
War.
God of War, God, I'm gonna get, but honestly, here's the problem with God of War. It's so close that it makes me feel claustrophobic, and the fight style is not like in Tomb Raider.
It don't. After a while, you get used to it.
Yeah,
It
but
I like it becomes like ballet. I mean, it's just so. No, seriously.
But
It's
I
like it's an
the
art form.
environment. Like in the old God of War games, they pulled back some.
Mm.
In this one, it's close like Tomb Raider, but it's a different kind of fighting where I feel like I need to see more.
It becomes
That's because
an art form. And as Kratos says in the game, battle becomes beautiful.
That's not going to pull me in. It's going to be The Last of Us and the Uncharted.
I remember Alex put a post up today. He said he started playing SpiderMan. He said, "Yeah, God of War is better." I said, "I already knew that." I ain't even had to play it, and I already knew.
Dang.
You finished Spider-Man, right? Or did you?
I ain't even play it.
No,
Matt was playing Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, Spider-Man's a good game. I played both. I think they're both good games. I like them both. I guess I was going to replay one. It'd be God of War for me, but they're both good games.
yeah.
I mean, I still want to play it. I might get it like when Black Friday come and they like slice some money.
Speaking
Right.
of Black Friday, it's still time to get some sales, man. I need.
When I think about Black Friday, maybe I'm going to get a PlayStation early.
Yo, let me tell you about this. Yo, I always have a master plan for Black Friday. Like I always check out because usually I check out bfads.net and I start planning out where I'm gonna go.
What you should go places?
Sometimes depending.
Man,
Let me show you the ways of the force, Rodney.
No, I could see it now. I would want to punch somebody.
trust me, y'all amateurs.
Yo, guys.
No,
Wait, you wait in line for it, or do you just go?
No, the thing is, to survive Black Friday, you must know.
order online.
Hey, PJ.
Yo.
My bad, man. I don't mean to cut you off, but Ryan, you are fucking those chips.
I was just
thinking. Dude. Look at his finger. He's fucking those chips up, dude.
Extreme prejudice, dude.
What kind of chips are you eating?
I see him looking at his fingers and some more. I was like, my bad, man.
I'm punishing them like they stole shit from me. Dude.
The first time we actually see you from like the neck down.
Oh yeah, I do have a body.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you need to leave those chips alone, dude.
I have a body. And it is a wonderland. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a wonderland.
All right, let me show you the ways of the force, my fellow collectors. Could you click on me, my friends?
So, do you go to different stores? What do you do?
I plan my day out. So right now, are you clicking on me?
You spend a day doing it?
I'll say,
Rodney, I'll tell you. When he done, I'll tell you.
all right.
I don't have the patience for that.
All right, so you're all right. I'm right. I just want to make sure I'm there. So
Hey,
basically,
hold on though, PJ, real quick. Do you actually wait in the lines like on the night before and all that shit, or do you just go the day of?
no, I see. The thing is, I go as soon as the door like an hour before the doors open.
So you got to stand in the lines with everybody else.
You know what? Guess what? You know, you have a couple of drinks before you go out.
You said you have a couple drinks.
Yeah, this is what I used to do. I used to take a couple of shots, right? I go with my buddies, we have our plan. So and then that's it. So Target opens up on Black Friday at 5 p.m. I won't go that early. I'll probably go like an hour after because I got to spend time with the family and eat some turkey. So I would go around like 7 or 8 and I'll hit up the stores. And then they got like, I check out the deals, what they got. And as you can see, like they have like, oh, look, what's this one right here? Black Friday access. Looks like what is this? That looks like a power air fryer. I have one that looks really good, but you kind of plan your day. You have to know what to get because if you don't know what to get, you're gonna walk around the store just like aimlessly trying to figure out what's a good deal and what's.
It doesn't seem like fun.
Oh, it's
nah, I do that shit online now. Fuck that.
Seem like my wife. We used to go down to Richmond, and her family had a plan. All her sisters, they would go out at 4 a.m.
Yeah,
to Walmart.
And
I avoid Walmart.
It was a 24-hour Walmart, so they could go inside, but they couldn't buy the stuff until a certain time. Like, fuck that.
They're just sitting there like a pack of fucking wolves. The fucking shit.
Yeah, it'd been like,
it's almost ready.
Yes. To save 20 30, I'd rather buy it online. I'll just pay that $20 $30.
At least check out the site because it kind of gives you an idea what's going to go on sale so that when you go online you know to pick it up. So they have like Call of Duty for $45, God of War $25. You can't beat these deals.
Yeah, not bad.
Well, Spider-Man.
Doesn't Amazon have the same damn prices?
Yeah, probably.
Sometimes Ryan, they don't.
Black Friday, man. Ryan, you should get yourself a big bag of Doritos for half price and
I
shit.
knew you were going there. Family size, bitches.
Yo,
what was that? Was that the new PlayStation for 200?
Yes, that's what I was trying to see.
See, I might do
That's
that.
the old one, isn't it?
Oh, that's
That's the shit. That's the shit with like 2 gigs.
I might. Well, yeah. We'll see.
No, it's terabytes. 4 terabytes.
Amazon and buy my own hard. You can use external hard drives on PlayStation, right?
Yeah.
I would do that anyway.
Are they as fast though?
You can actually install a solid state drive in the PlayStation, and
it'd be expensive to match that memory, though, right?
No,
it'd be the same price as the damn PlayStation, right? To 1 terabyte solid state.
So, well, I mean, it's a solid state. I mean, if you go with like
what solid state? A brand?
No, it just makes your games load.
Wow, man, you are old. You don't know what solid state hard drive is?
No, is it a brand? What is that?
Solid state hard drive means it's like it's a hard drive that's actually made of the same memory that's in RAM. There's no mechanical piece to it.
Mm-hmm. It's like a flash drive, like oversized flash drive, basically.
Yeah, I just what is it?
I'm old. I ain't know that
shit. The benefit to it is it's like ridiculously quick.
Yeah,
like I have one in my desktop right now. My boot up time is insane.
Mm-hmm. Let's see it.
One you replaced the PlayStation.
So that was nice, man.
That shit ain't quick.
Right?
Let's see how fast you come back on.
So ready, go.
So Ryan, this is a switch out. This isn't one you add on to the PlayStation.
It's a new technology for hard drives.
But it replaces the hard drive that's in your PlayStation.
You can. Yes, you can.
As far as the computer knows, it's the same damn hard drive as everything else, right?
Yeah, that's too. I'll just get the external one and add on to it.
Hey, Joe Miller, fuck you. Joe Miller says he'll do it after he eats.
Yeah.
Joe, you ass.
Man, I thought you had that security clearance, Ryan. Man, you got the munchies, dude.
No, Edwin Diaz goes, my man hungry as fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
We think you've been messing with the Megatron, right?
Exactly. I thought you had a job, dude. I thought you had a job.
Dude, if I was messing with the Megatron, you'd see like this. I'd be cooking up Pillsbury like fucking cinnamon buns that just be laying on top of my it would be the worst show ever. I'd look like the biggest fucking slob.
All you can hear is him just munching.
No, I used to go to fucking Chili's and eat fajitas for 2 by myself when I hang out with Megatron.
corn on the cob.
Go to Chili's for the corn on the cob. What the fuck?
Yo, no, that's good, man.
Yeah, but
Chili's.
I can think of like 8 things.
They still
that are
have
better
Chili's?
I went to
I haven't
Chili
seen one of those. I haven't seen Chili's in like I don't know how long, man.
15 years.
Yeah,
We still got Applebee's.
Yeah, I
we
used to take-
we
than
definitely
Applebee's
got Apple.
sucks.
Yeah,
Applebee's does suck.
They got a nice bar though.
yeah. I take all my, when
They
I
all
was,
got nice
when I was
bar.
when I was single, I used to take all my
Master Pizza, that would be me.
Stella.
Cheesecake Factory is where it's at.
Cheesecake Factory. Man, I haven't been to that joint in a
Cheesecake
long
Factory's
time.
bomb.
Dude,
Yo.
it's so hard to order there because
And I don't even like cheesecake, but
Yeah, I don't like cheesecake either, and I go there
Nah.
sometimes.
Yo, Panda Express is where it's at, man.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a
Quick
Chinese.
Express is
I had a Chinese guy at my work recommend Panda Express, and I was like,
Did you
What?
give him the Vader stare? Please tell me.
I was like, aren't you Chinese? He goes, yeah, and I was like,
Have you-
damn, dude, you like just lost your membership.
Yeah, for real. Burn his card, Jack.
Man,
First of all, have you been to Panda Express recently?
no,
No.
why would I do that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
you
I'd
can
rather
do
go to Taco Bell.
Chipotle style now. You get to pick your size.
You talking about the Panda Express that's in the mall?
Yeah,
like
that's
with
what
the
he
Food
talking about.
Express?
the little standalone restaurants now.
But I am talking to Taco Bell PJ, so I can't fucking hey.
That, you know what? That's one place I cannot stand Taco Bell. My wife,
I eat there every now and
I
then.
can't stand Taco Bell. I'm
Taco
sorry,
Bell.
Jim, man. I hate Taco Bell. I'm sorry.
Nah.
I like it.
Have you guys-
Taco Bell.
Have you guys
You guys getting too old to eat there, man.
Yeah, I can't do Taco Bell.
how about White Castle? Have you guys had White Castle?
No.
I'll do Taco
I had it.
Bell.
Don't
Since
like
I was like 8.
Don't
White
like it.
Castles, I didn't really like it.
Yeah.
I'm the
I-
bougie. I'm the bougie motherfucker. I don't eat at any fast food restaurants, man. I'm sorry.
I don't
that
usually
shit
either.
tastes like they microwave some burgers and then they gave it. That's what it tastes
I mean, they're smaller.
Or if you're drunk, it don't matter.
They're the best drunk food ever. I'm telling you.
Well, White Castle.
Maybe that's it because I don't drink. So
Oh, this is the best drunk food
Yeah,
ever.
there used to be this place. It still is. This place in North Carolina called Cookout.
Mhm.
I love.
Oh, they got great burgers.
Oh,
I used to work down there.
And the milkshakes.
Mhm.
Oh my god!
Look out to a local burger chain in
they got one in
Yes.
Richmond.
yeah, it's kind of like their version of Five Guys type of deal.
yeah, I love Cookout.
When I was in school, I used to go to Crystal Burgers when I used to eat meat back like
Dude, that's White
28
Castle.
years ago. Yeah, that's the same thing. White Castle and Crystal
You don't
Burgers, same
eat
thing.
meat?
He's
Nah, dude,
vegan.
I haven't
You're
eaten
fucking
meat since
vegan?
94, dude.
You're a vegan
You're
stoner? Are you serious?
That's funny, right? It's like an oxymoron almost, correct? I'm actually a pescatarian. I'm not a vegan. I'm a pescatarian, so it's a little bit different.
You
Right.
I
can
eat fish.
Oh,
I eat fish.
I can actually be friends with you then.
You can eat like how about shrimp?
I can actually be friends with you. That's fucked up.
You said, what about shrimp?
Shrimp, like shellfish. Can you eat shellfish? Like
Yeah, I
lobster?
eat that, but I'm not really like a shrimp. I mostly eat like salmon, tuna,
Yo,
red snapper.
That's on seafood. I like it, shrimp.
Yo, I'm like Bubba, man. I'm telling you, I love all kinds of shrimp. I'm telling you, I love shrimp.
I do it.
That's right. I'm a true herbalist.
For my birthday, my friends got me like a shrimp cocktail, like 100 pieces from like Costco, as my birthday gift because I love shrimp so much.
I know what you want. I know what you want. That big shrimp platter that goes all the way around. That's
Yo,
In the middle.
I had like 30 of those. Just
that's too much, man. You're gonna get mercury poison, man.
I know. I'm probably get like some gout or something.
Man, do not mess with gout.
My big toe is hurt.
I know. My toe hurt.
It's horrible. It'll make you want to cut your limb off like in Saw.
What, gout?
Gout, yes.
You had that before, Rodney?
Man, I was taking some medicine and the doctor put me on and it raised my uric acid. And yes, I had gout because of it. It made me want to cut limbs off.
Hey, look,
Do it.
I've had clients come through there, man. They said the gout was so bad. They said, man, if somebody blows on your toe, you're like, what the fuck just hit me?
And
I can't even imagine that type of pain. I'm not trying to. That's why I changed my diet a long time ago, man.
Yeah,
Like Rodney, like you know what I mean.
It was.
You got to change your diet, man. You got to stay healthy, man, so you can collect these statues.
It wasn't what I eat. It was the medicine they put me on.
So you good to go now?
Yeah, because they figured out that they put me on medicine that was giving me high uric acid.
So that's why you got to stay on the herb medicines, man.
Yeah, I was so. It was 2 years of pain. What did you say, Ryan?
Megatron.
I can't do that.
CBD, CBD medicine, man.
None of that. CBD.
Man, PG don't care, man. Shit.
Man. Money. I am not messing with that.
Wait, does CBD have the THC?
No. It's just straight CBD. That's more for like joint pain relief. Yeah. So basically it numbs your pain receptors.
Dude, I need to contract melanoma so I can do that.
He said you need to contract melanin.
Disease.
That's the eye cancer shit.
Dang. I thought you said you need some melanin in your skin. I was like, what?
Oh no. So you could bad, Ryan.
I need to do that at like 70, get melanoma, and then I can just smoke weed for 10 years.
This is your bucket list.
It's my bucket.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
That's after hours.
Yeah, I got glaucoma, man. I gotta make sure my eyes work, man. I'm cutting hair, so
yeah.
Gotta make sure I'm good.
How long you been cutting hair, folks?
Like professionally?
Yeah. Or just in general?
I got my license in 94.
Oh, okay.
When I got out of college, so
yeah.
I probably was cutting since like 88, man.
Yeah.
Wait, melanoma is skin cancer. I meant glaucoma. Jesus.
Yeah, I was like
glaucoma, dude.
That's why we all got quiet on you, player.
Yeah. That's why I say you need some melanin, man. You'll get the melanin. You go to work, and I'm like, what the hell happened to your skin, Ryan?
That means thanks.
You sure you ain't done no Megatron this week?
I wouldn't be on the show. I'd be watching food all around me like as a war zone.
We're gonna have to build a Terminator time machine and go back and visit you back in the day.
There used to be a video, but it's not around anymore. About me
we got videos for you, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, are you from Virginia originally? Are you from Ashburn for real? Or
I grew up. I was born in Green Bay, Wisconsin, but I moved here when I was.
Whoa!
I moved here when I was 2.
Yeah, so okay.
I grew up in Herndon and moved to Vienna when I was 7. So yeah, I've been in Virginia pretty much.
All your life.
Yeah.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Well, let me ask you guys. Since let's go down the line. But what did you guys used to do for a hobby before collecting like statues and stuff? I'll start with folks. Before like you discovered
hair dryers. Combs.
Like you don't have to collect. Was there something like a hobby
wall clippers?
Did you like? I know I see that you do like a lot. You're good with art, so was that something you always did?
Yeah, I did that shit, but man, what I really probably did the most, man, is probably fuck with this weed, man. Straight up with you, dude. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, I'm a weed dude, so that's my hobby, man. That's my hobby, dude. Like baking, and I bake with the shit. I cook with it. You know what I mean? I do a bunch of shit with that. So
anyone ever said that in the lightest way ever? Are you a weed dude?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I want to go surfing.
Yo,
weed be letting you know.
Brownies.
I'm a weed. Hey.
Yo, folks, we need some brownies, man.
I got brownies, man. I can do brownies, man. I do cookies. I do like salmon. I do shrimp and grits.
Oh my God.
I do chicken. I do meatballs. I do all that shit, man.
Wait, chicken?
Yeah, chicken. I do infused chicken, infused meatballs.
You can't eat chicken.
I don't eat that shit. No, I don't eat any of that shit. But I know how to make it though.
You're serving up to you.
Hey man, trust me, man. I make the best fucking Peruvian chicken, jerk chicken, all that stuff.
Hold up, player. Hold up. I don't know about that.
Jerk chicken with.
Okay, man. We can. Hey, Thor. There we go. We having a battle off, man. We have to cook off, man. We have to cook off, man. You know what I mean? Hey.
Yo, if you have that cook off, I might go with folks, man. If he's starting to put some, weed.
I'm like Daredevil, man. I can smell that shit. You know what I mean? I use my senses, man. You know what I mean? I can smell what's going on.
I understand. You can't know if you make good chicken if you're not trying your own food as the chef.
Well, I used to eat chicken back in the day. You know what I mean? So I used to, I've always, like, my dad was a chef. You know what I mean? He used to cook. So I've been cooking since I was a kid. Okay. So it's not really about I gotta taste everything all the time. Man. I know what it's supposed to smell like. It sounds funny, but
no, that's true.
Ramsay told me about taste your food as you make it. That's what I'm saying.
Huh?
What? Gordon Ramsay said you got to taste your food as you make it.
Gordon Ramsay.
Fuck Ramsay.
Yeah, exactly. you do it long enough. You can look at it and
look here. I know all these super duper chefs, man. Eat their food. You be like, this some bland ass shit. I need some hot sauce on this motherfucker. Or something, you know what I mean? I need some crystal. Now, for real, be honest, man. It's all about, like I say. Actually, on my dad's side, he's Caribbean, so you know what I mean. I cook a lot of Caribbean dishes also, so you know what I mean. It's all good, man.
Oh man,
you gotta have the. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Now, Dor, you look like you eat more than me, but you know what I mean. I don't know you can cook better. True. You know what I mean.
Oh,
that's what we got to do. We got to do. But no, actually, no, Thor. Though I do fuck what you guys say. You're on I Am Baker. You got the smoke ribs. I like doing all that stuff like you like to do too, and I like to see other people do stuff like that too. So I would say besides really to be honest, besides my hobby is probably like cooking and baking and doing shit like that. To be honest, to be straight up.
How much money do you think that? Would you put down that folks still remembers the recipe with all the weed he's smoking?
Oh, no problem, man. Shit, I'm like, trust me, man. I got like 10 terabytes in my brain, dude. I remember that shit all day long.
See, that's why I had.
Actually, when you do it so much, it just becomes like muscle memory almost. Yeah. So it's not really like a difficult type of thing, to be honest.
I want to be there when you're doing it. And you're like, oh shit, I forgot him. That fucking told you.
Now, if you're fucking with me while I'm doing shit, that's why I usually kick people out the kitchen. God. I will miss steps. But if I'm like in the kitchen doing my thing and nobody's around, I'm good to go. No, if people start talking to me, fucking with me, that's when I mess up.
I wouldn't fuck with you while you're doing it, just before and after.
Nah, you're good, man. Trust me, man. You know what I mean? I give you some of that like Chilean sea bass. You know what grits are, Ryan?
Yeah, do you know? I went to school in Nashville, dude.
I know it might be cream of wheat for you, know what I mean? But
I went to school in Nashville, dude.
That's funny.
We done lost Mac. Do you know what grits are?
Some people don't.
Hey, man. Hey, you think I'm bullshitting? People up north don't know what grits are, man. You down south, hey, you know what grits are, but cream of wheats and grits. You know who you're talking to.
PJ, you know?
What's up?
You know what grits are?
Oh, yeah, I know what grits are.
I don't
what happened to the paradox?
Yeah, my internet cut out for a second. Oh. So, how about you, Thor? What were you doing before?
How about you, Sims? You know what grits are?
Oh, no idea. Probably know it.
You're not missing anything, Sims.
Hey, some butter and salt.
You eating the wrong grits, brother.
Some butter and salt and grits are nice.
Now, people get mad at me, man. My grandmother, man, she's from Pickersville, Alabama, man. She ate grits with sugar, and that's how I ate mine. Sorry. People like grits with sugar. What the? So, but hey.
Sugar in the cream of wheat.
PJ's question. I think only yesterday.
I know what grits are. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, I've had.
He looked it up.
I had to look it up. I had to make sure what it was.
Oh my god! Let me look what these grits are, man. You see a black dude. You see a black dude with some bacon and grits on the joint.
Bits.
Yeah, and you have grits in the morning. It's like breakfast.
That's the funny thing. I had a black roommate in college, and that's what he ate every morning.
Grits.
That's what.
Yeah.
See, man.
I never knew what it was.
That's what made black people so fast, man. Grits.
Hello, Google. What are grits?
Master Pizza. What are grits? Oh my god.
Yeah, shrimp and grits, man. Yo, you ever had shrimp and grits? That's good too.
I'm sorry, fellas, man. I'm being funny, man. I just got jokes.
It's cool. It's after hours, bro.
It's after hours, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, Mr. Castle.
Hey, Sims.
Did Thor answer?
Thor.
So, are you like now? Where were you born?
Oh,
I'm Malaysian.
Okay, so you straight Malaysian. Okay.
Yeah. It's just my grandfather migrated from India, and then stayed here, became a cop here, lived here. So my parents were born here.
Nice.
Now I'm born here. Yeah.
So what do they speak in Malaysia besides English?
Well,
Malaysia.
the native language is Malay, so that's the national language. But
okay,
you got Indians in here, you got Chinese. It's a whole mix of people. You know.
Oh. How many different languages do you speak?
I can understand Indian. I can speak my own, and I can speak Malay.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So back to PJ's question.
All right,
yeah. Well, it started out with comic books, and then as we grew up, we started to frequent live entertainment establishments.
That was a hobby?
That was a hobby, believe me. And then we started throwing these parties, and
that was just a bad turn. That was.
I wouldn't call it a bad turn. It brought a lot of clarification to the direction you wanted to take in life, and these sort of individuals you did not want to get stuck with. But I mean,
you're saying that you collected STDs back then?
No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, we packed the steel bellies as mandatory.
Oh goodness!
So we knew what was up with that. We all went to gym class, so we knew.
Saw those videos.
Yeah. But yeah, that was.
I can't believe he called it a hobby.
I mean, what else was there? I mean, think about it. For a few years, that was all it was. We didn't give a shit about those
video games, wrestling, movies.
Yeah, but after all that was over,
and chit-chats,
it was live entertainment. And then we was going out with these bras, the movies and restaurants and all kinds. I mean that so it was a hobby.
Oh wow, cool.
And we ended up at some crazy spots, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that part's true. I don't know if I'd classify it as a hobby.
They were throwing these things at Chinese food restaurants.
Yes.
I was like, really, we in here getting lap dance, and they cooking lo mein over here on the other side. I mean, it was crazy. So,
General South.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Oh yeah.
So how well known are you at these gentlemen clubs?
Oh,
I mean, I got visual proof if you really want me to go get it.
No. And it's after hours. You don't get kicked out of YouTube.
No, I mean, I got.
We believe you.
I won't incriminate you, right? But there's one that I can actually do.
You going up with lightsaber on them.
Hold on, y'all talk for a minute.
Why?
All right. Moving on to Mac.
Gosh,
Mac, what were you doing before
That
collecting
is fun.
statues?
Like
in terms of hobby, if you had a hobby.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll just give you there. So it's, I guess as a kid, it started off as comic books. Then it went to maybe musical instruments, back to comic books, back to art.
Oh, okay.
Then I got into cars.
Yeah.
And I still into cars, and I do statues.
Oh, okay.
What kind of cars you got, man?
I've got an STI 2018.
The new one, nice.
Yeah,
well, I used to own one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I remember. So
yeah,
what's an STI?
The Subaru WRX.
What is that?
It's like
it's like a
sport hatchback, like a rally car.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Subaru?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many
Actually,
horses does it
You
have?
don't look like a Subaru dude, man. You look more like a Buick Regal type of dude.
I do.
With some 26s on that bitch.
That was really specific.
That's funny. That's probably one of the funniest things I've heard.
I was gonna guess Dodge Charger, like a muscle car.
Yeah, I've dabbled in those as well. I
Yeah, you don't look like a Subaru dude for real.
I have a C5 Z06 too. So.
Oh wow!
Is that a
wow,
vet?
you have a Corvette.
Yeah.
What year?
Nice.
It's a 02.
Okay.
Damn. Well, how many horses does that the new Subaru have?
That's what's up, man. You 6-speed or automatic?
About 300 something. I thought.
It's 6-speed. It's
Yes.
6-speed. The vet's 405.
Damn.
And the Subaru's 305.
That's cool.
That's cool, man.
Ryan, what are you pushing? A minivan?
No, my wife's got me. I got I have an Infiniti QX60 now. But when I got out of college, I had a G35 coupe.
Oh,
You're an Infiniti man.
Yeah.
With those forged aluminum 19s that came on it. On the
I know what
sport
you're talking
package.
about.
Yeah, and they were made by Ray's. It makes them like the best rims, the lightest ones. And then I went to a Subaru STI.
From an
hatchback
Infiniti?
one. Huh?
From an Infiniti to a Subaru?
Yeah, it's a bit of difference.
Big difference. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
What,
Oh my
God. What in the world is he doing?
What the hell?
What is this?
That's from one of our Baltimore parties.
Put that back up, man. You already know that was ratchet. You up there
You
with the
didn't get that
B-more joint.
screenshot quick enough.
Look how much hair you got, Thor.
Oh my goodness!
Confused about the band.
You had to wait for wifey to go to sleep. We put these shits out.
He's like creeping in the room.
Those are the only ones I can show on screen. So.
Yes, they're the only ones. No.
To answer PJ's question, I got into headphones. I was into like audiophile, like headphones and shit, like high-end headphones and stuff, like these ones.
Oh, nice.
That's why I was joking on my phones.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was your hobby, high-end headphones?
Yeah, like I have an amplifier up here, a high-end amplifier, a DAC. Like I don't use a sound card. I just go USB straight to my DAC. And I used to have like, I don't know, 15 or something different pairs of headphones.
Jeez, man.
Hey, I never heard any. That's something different.
Expensive too, man. These ones used to retail for $2,500.
What?
I bought these for $1,100.
I mean, what's the all right?
What kind of music do you listen to?
All over the place, man. Mainly rock, but when my daughter was born, I started listening to classical to fucking zone out the loudness. But
I love classical music.
yeah, I got into that. I was a big Brahms guy and Beethoven and such.
Amadeus is one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
That's my shit, though, for real. I like that movie. That was a good movie.
Love Amadeus.
Yeah.
And then I used to listen to a lot of techno. I still listen to it here and there.
You don't fuck with the Woo?
A little, only the hits. I only liked Cream and Triumph, really.
Then you don't fuck with the Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to listen.
Don't worry about it, man. Not everybody got them.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that was really it. Just headphones. Yeah.
So
Right, that's something different. I never heard anybody being into like headphones, but that's
there's
cool
a
shit though.
You think the statue community small? The headphone community is gigantic.
Well, I was gonna ask you what. All right, so what makes like?
How about you, Rodney? Man, would you fuck with, man?
Dude, PJ just asked me a question. He just interrupted him. Like the third time, folks.
Yeah, that's cool. I wanted to ask.
My bad. Brian. I'll shut the fuck up.
No, that's cool. That's cool. No.
Where's PJ at, man?
He's talking as you're talking.
I'm here.
That's why he keeps interrupting.
Go ahead, PJ. What were you saying, buddy?
But I was asking if what makes the difference between like the $1,100 headphones as compared to like a $300 headphones. I mean, without being too technical.
So, what a lot of people they do a lot of you guys are familiar with frequency graphs?
Yeah.
So, for a lot of the audiophiles, your typical, your perfect headphone is a flat line, straight across, right, from the highs to the lows, right, to try to get that equal balance. But then there's some of these headphones that are, I guess they call them colored or stylized, right, where they like these ones kind of they lean a little bit toward the low end. So like if you're watching movies or you're listening to anything with like really good bass, these are known as like some of the better headphones to have the best quality bass. And then there's other headphones. I mean, there's comfort too, right? Comfort kicks in. Like the ones PJ has on. What are those? Are those the HyperX?
Yeah, these are just for gaming.
Right. But I'm familiar with those. Those are pretty good sound quality. But there's construction, but mainly it's the speaker and the there's different types of headphones, right? There's the closed ones like these, and then there's I guess these are really considered semi-open because there is like a small slit where the air can go through. But then they have closed headphones, right? Like the ones PJ has on, or they have ones that are called open headphones where the sound actually goes through the vent into the speaker into yourself, and those produce different sound profiles basically.
Cool.
So it really boils down to personal preference, but usually you try to go for something in between. I mean, I used to have headphones for listening to all different types of music, or whether I was gaming. For gaming, I wanted something that was more comfortable, more than the sound quality, right? Anything that picked up like wide sound stage, like I pick up different sounds. Like when I used to play Counter-Strike competitive. That's actually how I got into headphones. And
so
I used to use like $200.
How deep is my voice right now?
Is that you?
But I used to use headphones that would pick up any ambient sounds for when I was playing like professional, not professionally, but playing against the pros. You use like $250 headphones while you're playing and shit like that.
Hey PJ, man, I apologize. I can't hear you for some reason. I see your paradox thing up, but I can't actually hear you right now. So I apologize if I'm actually talking over you.
Can you hear me? No? Hello?
No, don't think so. You can hear you.
I don't think you can hear you.
Maybe he could take my mute off, or
you're not muted.
You're not muted.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear him for some reason. I see the paradox logo up, but I don't see him though, and I can't hear you.
Right click or left click on his profile in the Hangouts. Maybe you have where the drop down is. Maybe you have him ignored or something.
No, I haven't touched it. I haven't touched anything. I'm actually on my phone, so.
Okay.
He's banging ass Note 9.
Allergic to PJ.
Well, going to Rodney, what'd you do before collecting statues?
So I was always in the movies big time. The karate movies, the horror movies, all that stuff. I used to collect DVDs. I had like 600 DVDs of just random stuff. And then Pocky kind of tried to get me into comics, and it wasn't until The Punisher that I was into comics. And so comics, movies, wrestling. At one point I got into like jiu-jitsu and kickboxing, but that shit got expensive. But it was the only thing that kept my interest. It was just I was getting broke doing it, and I got into
more so than statues.
Probably not.
I'm just keeping us honest.
See, actually, yeah, because monthly I spent more in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing than I do monthly in this hobby. So yeah, more broke. But that was a point where I was looking for like stress relief, and I couldn't afford to keep doing that. So eventually I got into this, and this became my stress relief. So
it's a good stress relief too.
So the holes weren't stress relief, Rodney?
All knows a hobby. So here's the thing with those.
Yeah. Break it down.
So yeah, you know how alcoholics.
I got you into that too, didn't it?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he is the dark side because he got me into the clubs too. I was the guy who you spend your money and then I'd go looking for an ATM machine and
You
I'd
would
come
leave
back.
the club and go to the ATM machine and come back.
Yeah, and I come back and I'd have a great time until the next day when I'm like, why the fuck did I spend all that? Yeah. So these are better because I can take these home and so. But yeah, I wouldn't call those a hobby. I tried to avoid those. I just kept getting pulled in.
There was no escape.
Nah,
no escape from the hose.
Nah. They come. See, the problem is they come looking for you.
Yeah, they would. And why you ain't show up? Why you ain't come see?
There we go, PJ. Now I can hear you, man.
Yeah, I had to jump out because I lost my internet connection before, and now I'm back.
All right, see, man, I apologize. I wasn't talking over you on purpose, brother.
No. Yeah, I figured when I cut out that caused the problem. So I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So yeah, he is the Dark Lord. he will corrupt anybody.
Shit, Pocket, I should know you back in the day, dude. We'd have some fucking fun.
And you know this, man.
Mall Invader.
And the Punisher.
Suites, hotel suites, a bar, and entertainment. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right, Sims, what'd you do before you collected statues, man?
Oh boy, I was always a collector. So it first started with movies, comic books, TV shows. There weren't too many comics because comic books in my place are pretty expensive and they're hard to find. So what really got me into it was my dad. He used to sell pirated DVDs, so that was his living. So we used to sell those things, and we used to have like a whole room filled with movies and TV shows and anime, and that's what got me into collecting. I used to collect those. I just pick one up, I watch it, and I put it into my collection if I liked it, and that's what got me into anime and everything else. And my mom encouraged me to watch horror movies because she was a horror movie buff.
Oh, mom!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she used to make me watch the Pennywise, the old TV show, and then Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, and all this shit.
Wow.
Yeah, she was a super horror movie buff, and that's what got me into horror. And then after that, I started getting into action figures. And then from there, I got into model kits, Gundam model kits and all that. And I still have a couple of boxes of unfinished model kits in my room. But
those things are awesome. A buddy of mine does that.
Yeah, and then if you've seen Matt Mosaic, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Yeah, he used to do custom paint model kits before he got into statues.
Nice.
If you've seen his shit, yeah, that's what they look like when you get a proper person behind that stuff. After that, got into statues. So pretty much consistently throughout since I was a kid, I've always been collecting something or the other.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's funny you say that about the pirated movies because we used to go to the comic books. We go to the comic book conventions, and we had another friend that used to hang out with us. And there used to be this guy. Like, as soon as you walk in the convention, this guy, back when VHS tapes were in vogue, he'd have all the anime shit, right? So the thing, we would go talk to the guy. Meanwhile, our boy was over there, had his bag. He was loading the tapes in his bag. Nobody never got caught. Never got caught, and we didn't even know he did it. Then we got back home, and this dude pull out 8 tapes. Where you get that from? He got it from the dude, and then he would take and make like price tags, and like when you go and buy that, like that Wolverine. He's a big time Wolverine fan, and that Wolverine cover with the Hulk, where he's got the reflection of the Hulk in his claws.
Yeah.
So I have that. I have the CGC copy of that.
He took like a $5 price tag and put it on there, and then bought it for $5. It was like at the time they was trying to sell it for like $50, and this is back in the '90s. And he bought it for $5 because he made his own price tag and bought it from the guy.
That's how we, the old thing. That's how we saw Akira, Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, because he stole all his tapes.
And yeah, we would hook our VCRs up together and loop them so that we would record all of them. So we would copies of that stuff. This was we ain't know
my dad, he owned the store. He had his own store and used to sell all of this shit. And my first exposure to the most violent anime I ever watched was Guyver at the time. The moment I put that thing on, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah, I was like 8, 7. I put that thing on. I'm like, "Oh my god, my eyes are open."
Yeah, I think Fist of the North Star did it for me. Like Akira was but when I saw Fist, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I like Ninja Scroll.
Ninja Scroll was the shit.
I didn't see this stuff till like college, though. I didn't get into all this shit until college.
I like Ninja Scroll, but it wasn't as much of a shock as Fist of the North Star was. Like when I first saw it, you know what I mean? It like Fist of the North Star was like literally a shock to the system. Like, holy fuck, these motherfuckers are exploding.
See, that's how it was with Robotech, man. Like, you got these characters, they built them up, then all of a sudden, dead. Like, what? Now that tripped me out to me. I've never seen a cartoon like say where people were actually getting like exploding in ships, and it wasn't just like the old average Joe. It was like somebody built the character. You're like, oh yeah, that's so and so, and you're like, oh shit, he's dead. What?
Yeah, back in the day, like cartoons, they never killed off characters. So when you get into anime and you see a character die, and you're like, oh, fuck, they killed him.
Sam, that's exactly how I felt, man. I'm like, it's a cartoon. That motherfucker died.
Nobody died. They shot 1 million laser guns. Nobody.
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe showed up every week. Next week they was right back
until Duke caught the staff in the heart or something.
The snake. Serpentor gave him the cobra to the chest. Yeah, he still lived though.
Yeah, he lived, but that was the closest you got.
Yeah.
So what I used to collect back in the day was before collecting statues, I collected DVDs and Blu-rays. I used to have a collection of DVDs back in the day. I used to go to like Best Buy every Tuesday for like all the new movies. I still do once in a while. Like I don't do it as much.
2 for 10, 2 for 20.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to go to Circuit City.
Yeah.
Circuit City had better prices.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I will bounce back.
They did. They definitely did.
Depending who had the better deal, I kind of Circuit City or Best Buy. But I also got into cars too. Like I had a Volkswagen GTI that I kind of like hooked up back in the day.
Nice.
And I seriously spent like, and thank goodness my wife's been supportive with me like for any hobby I did. She's like when I got like suspensions like coilovers on my car, that was like $1,000.
Damn.
But my wife was like, all right, that's fine.
Who'd you get the coilovers from?
KW.
KW.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it was adjustable. I never adjusted them because once you got that perfect height, with your rims, that was it. You kind of left it at that. But that was an addictive hobby because I would go on the forums, look at like stuff that you can buy for your car, stuff like that. And then one thing I used to race a lot. I know it's crazy. Don't do this at home, kids. But
DJ.
I used to race a lot of the Infiniti G35s. Stuff. I never fucked around with a Subaru because Subarus can kick my ass, man.
Yeah, Subaru's a lot faster.
All-wheel drives always beat up front-wheel drive car. But yeah, I used to do a lot of that back in the day. That was fun. Then obviously, I've always collected like comic books and a little bit, a lot of Star Wars stuff. I've always been into Star Wars, like, lightsabers or whatever, like figures or, whatever. Anything Star Wars I bought, But then when I got into this hobby, that took over. So then also when I got kids, that's when like me hooking up my car kind of like stopped, I wasn't going to race with a 5-year-old in the back.
They hook up the Sienna now, huh?
Yeah. Because I have a freaking Mazda CX-5, so It's an all right car.
Those are cool.
I see your face. It's all right, car.
No. The thing is, my wife, she has an Acura MDX, so I gave her like the nicer car. So she was like, "Well, we have 3 kids now. You got to trade in your GTI, whatever." So I was like, "Yeah, man," and I was like, "All right, well." I picked up a CX-5 just for whatever. I didn't care, you know. As long as it wasn't a minivan, I wasn't fucking around with a minivan. That's for sure.
Minivan don't bother me as long as I ain't walking.
I was gonna say minivans have them. My Odyssey has a nice ass sound system.
Wrong.
It does, Doc. Compared to the one in the Bose.
Wrong.
No, compared to any Bose system.
You can tell you've been married for a while, man. You're just like, you know what? I'll get an Odyssey. It's got a nice radio.
For Joe Miller, I just want to let you know when I went away to college, I had 3 boxes of VHS tapes from when me and Thor used to copy stuff, and they did call me Rockbuster because they said I was from the TV show, and I had boxes of VHS tapes, and it was like 3 movies on each tape, and they would come into my room and get the movies.
Yeah.
Rockbuster.
Yeah. Also, like alongside with me, you know, doing the car thing, I also auditioned for American Idol. So.
No,
for real?
The setup.
Oh,
Damn, Ryan, you fell for the okie doke.
no, I did.
Oh, yo, that was you.
Yeah,
You fell for the okie doke, man.
no, because he was so serious. I was like, oh, okay.
Banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah, that don't mean he made it. Anybody can stand in the line.
He could have been. Hey, that dude that couldn't
Simon just erased your ass. You know.
Oh shit!
That dude got 15 minutes of fame and he couldn't sing a lick, and they made a joke out of him.
Who, the Asian cat?
What was his name? Yeah, he was an Asian dude, but he could not sing.
Him and that dude pants on the ground.
Oh yeah,
Pants on the ground. Yeah, oh yeah, that boy.
The pants on the ground.
Now that was a true song. It wasn't done right, but it was a true song though.
I never watched that show.
Which one? American Idol.
Yeah.
You gotta YouTube that Pants on the Ground, man. That shit was crazy.
On it.
Hey, Whiplash Collector got a question. So when we're gone, when we die, what are you gonna do to your statues? Who you leaving them to? Are you putting them in a wheel, or what you doing?
I'm giving them to my kids. You know, they better do something with that. You know, bury me with Red Sonja and then keep the rest.
Can we bury ourselves with them like
handprints and sticky and stuff?
Our wives have to come with us too, right, to the afterlife.
Oh man.
What about you, Sim?
Me? Well, maybe I'll give away my pieces, you know, but I want to make sure that before I die, every time someone looks at Melavestros, they remember this stupid face. Yeah, so that's it. Like, I'll probably be cremated with that thing, or maybe I'll give it to someone and they'll look at that and they'll think like, "Oh yeah, that was that bastard that used to talk about." Yeah.
So I got to ask Sims. Did you get that what's that one that they just came out with that like sold out like real fast? It only had 100.
Variant Shard.
Yeah.
Shard. No, I didn't.
That?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you?
The statue thing?
Yeah, what's the plan when you're gone?
I don't give a shit. I'm dead. Whatever.
Kids take them.
That's my answer, Ryan.
Okay.
You can do what the fuck you want to do with them. I'm gone.
All right, Matt.
Your ass from wherever I end up.
Matt,
I'd have them. I guess I'd have them line them up around the casket or something. Line them up and then have everybody can take their favorite one as a remembrance.
So, folks, you said you don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. I'm gone. You can take the motherfuckers, do whatever you want to do with them. It doesn't matter with me. I can't do shit.
All right.
Enjoy them.
What you doing with them, party?
A mausoleum will be constructed, and in the entrance, they will line each side of the mausoleum as you enter to the sarcophagus, and then over top of looking down onto the actual sarcophagus, since Medusa's looking down, we're gonna have that, and then Vader need to be on top of the actual, just. I don't know. I got to figure that out. I got to make the plan, but as they will be lining the entrance to the actual, sarcophagus. So, that's the plan for now.
Oh,
and if they remove one of them, I'm coming back and haunting everybody.
Nah, I'm definitely giving them to my girls to do what they want with them. Actually, one time I told my oldest one, she was helping me put Batman together. And I was like, yeah, when I'm gone, y'all could sell them, or you could. And she was like, or we could keep them, which made me feel kind of good that she would even consider that. But I wouldn't. I mean, whatever they want to do is tell them watch a bunch of YouTube videos on how to take the stuff apart.
Right.
And get somebody I trust. Maybe if Thor's still around, get him to help them sell them or something. But yeah.
Well, let me ask you, when speaking of getting older, whatever, dying, but saying, when you're like 75 years old, do you think you still be collecting?
When I'm 75? Nah, because by then I hope to have a kick-ass display and just be able to sit back and enjoy them with a rum and coke.
Nice. Yeah, does anyone here have a limit that they will reach?
Yeah.
Is there a limit you guys put yourself in when it comes to collect?
If I collect all my favorite statue pieces, Star Wars statue pieces. If I collect everything that I wanted in terms of Star Wars, I'll be good.
What's your focus right now, PJ? Like how much room do you have left? Because you've been buying up a storm lately, haven't you?
I've been buying a storm, but I have been. But they're kind of spread out, to be honest. I mean, because they're not all of them are coming like all at once,
But how many empty cabins do you have left? Like how many empty spaces do you have left?
I have a lot, actually.
Oh,
I only have like 12 statues, and you have to.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, 12, 13 statues, and then 3 of them are only 1/5 scale, so I could kind of fit them all together.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so
every time I see you buy something, I'm like, man, I wonder how much space he has because I haven't seen his room tour. I don't know.
It seems like I'm buying a lot, but the Hot Toys does take up a lot of. I mean, it looks like I'm buying a lot with the Hot Toys, but they don't take up a lot of room, and I just kind of cram them in,
Right.
So, no, but I still have room. Not. It's getting close to the point where I'm running out of room. So.
Oh, how many more spaces you have left?
If I could think about it, probably I could fit maybe 15 more statues, quarter scales.
Mm-hmm. Is that too?
Now, is that like investors or just like?
How
do you? Okay.
Yeah.
So
is that 1 per cabinet or 2 per cabinet?
Some of them I have 2 per cabinet. Like the Darth Maul, I have them with Kylo. So
I meant like when you're in your head, you're saying 15 more statues that you can fit. Is that 2 per cabinet or 1 per cabinet?
One per. I would say some 2, some 1, half and half.
Yeah, you gotta do room tour, man. I want to see how much room you have. It sounds like you have quite a bit of room.
Yeah, come on, come on, PJ, come on.
Yeah, quit fucking.
I'm always working, kids. I'm trying to. Yeah, I was supposed to go to IKEA earlier this week and buy some more shit, but I didn't get a chance to. So soon.
So yeah, order that shit online, man. You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, do you have to pay for delivery or
no, don't do that.
Yeah, they make you pay for delivery.
Yeah,
IKEA shipping is terrible. That's a bad idea. If there's one close to you, just go there and pick it up yourself.
Unless you're lazy and then just have them deliver it.
You're better off renting a damn truck and getting it yourself. If you had to get a truck.
It's now for their delivery. It's actually pretty cheap. The problem is, like I think Mac's alluding to, is that it's It's like whether or not you get fucked is up in the air.
But the thing is, it's a third party delivery people. It's like not the IKEA people delivering your shit.
Yeah,
See?
it's not. See, there used to be before there was one that was close to where I am. The closest one to me was in Cincinnati, Ohio. So I used to just, if I needed something, I would just drive up there and get it. But like to ship something from like Cincinnati to here would be like $150. For like a Besta or something, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Right now, dude, it's $25.
Huh?
It's $25. It's pretty flat rate now.
No, is it? Okay. All right then. Well, there's one right up. There's like one like 25 minutes away from me now. So
we'll be able to fit in the Subaru, man.
Like I have like not like the full I have like a couple of the half Vestas and they fit in there okay. If I need to, I'll just take a car that's bigger. I can fit it in there. So I have like 1, 2, 3, like 7 different Vesta cabinets right now.
Nice. Hey fellas, I gotta head out. I just realized what time it is.
All right. I mean, we're about to shut down about 20 minutes anyway, so
shut it down.
Yeah.
These gentlemen.
Next.
It's sinister.
Bye.
Deuces, bro.
Brian for popping in.
Have a good day, man.
Hey, wait a minute, real quick.
Yeah.
Make sure that you don't have the keys.
He ain't got that shit.
All the lights.
Yeah.
I decide when this fucking show ends.
Game over. Look, I just finished watching a bunch of Saw movies, and they said it at the end of every fucking Saw movie. Game.
Take it easy, guys.
Hey, I love it.
I see you,
All right.
See you there, Ryan.
What time is it anyway?
12.
After 12:30.
All right, so I gotta go too, man. I gotta start cutting at 7.
Well, let's just shut it down. You know, everybody rolling out. So that's the after party.
After the party, it's the after party. Then
we catch y'all next week. Sims, thanks for coming on, brother.
Yes,
Sims,
Thanks for having me on, man.
it was fun.
Definitely great having you on, man.
take it easy, brother. Rodney.
Yeah, you guys. Take it easy, man.
PJ, aka I know.
PJ and the PJs.
Make sure to watch
goat.
PJ's unboxing the Mum Rod from Sideshow. Just put it up.
I like
And his goat imitation.
Hey, with that beautiful lion head, I love it.
I got you good on that gift shit, dude. That shit was funny as hell.
I still love that head. They need to get rid of that regular one. He looks like he's training to take a dunk.
All right, fellas.
On
Have a
that
good
note,
evening.
catch everybody next week, y'all.
Guys.
All right, people.
Bye, guys.